So yeah, I just want to end it with that, man. We got to hold that focus. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
It's 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Most High, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Most High.
Be ye steadfast and unmovable, man. Steadfast means you stuck. You ain't going nowhere, man. You steadfast. Go ahead, Doc.
And also, the scriptures say, always abounding in the work. That means you continually growing in the work. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking no breaks or being stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother was going into. You steady applying yourself, and through the Lord willing, you'll continue to grow. And that's the whole point.
Yeah, that's right, brother. That's beautiful words of wisdom, man. From the young brother, man, you should be abounding in glory, meaning growing. Abound don't mean to stay on one level. You know? And it's easy to fall back and get comfortable, man, because that's the human nature. And we're supposed to rise above that human nature, push ourselves, man, to go beyond. You know, going back on that mind control before we get out of here, man. Going back on that mind control, I believe it was back in the day, going back before, modern times when they had track and field back in the early 1900s. I believe a mile, it was like, and you brothers can look this up, man. I don't know the exact times, but it was said that it was impossible to run under an 8-minute mile.
Yeah.
That's impossible. 8 minutes, that's the top speed. But then what happened?
4 minutes out.
4 minutes.
Now, back in the day, back in the day, it wasn't no 4 minutes.
Okay.
I'm talking back in the day. It was unheard of. That was impossible. But then what? Somebody came and pushed beyond that boundary, because, like I said, they hadn't seen it done, so that was impossible to do. But then somebody broke that mind control. Somebody did a 7-minute mile, and then 6, and now they running miles, like the brother said, in 4 minutes, man. That's blazing. That's almost a sprint.
Yeah. I think it's
That's almost a full sprint.
Regulation is 4 laps equal a mile or regulation track. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 100. Yeah.
And that was right.
Yeah.
So somebody had to push beyond that, man, to break that mind control to say, man, you can a mile, 8-minute mile. I could do better than that.
Yeah.
I can beat that. And now, like the brother saying, they running a mile in 4 minutes. That was unheard of back in the day. What, brother?
I think it was 6 minutes.
It might have been something like that.
Yeah,
I was saying that I might be off on the time, but you brothers go look. You brothers can look that up, man.
Yeah, I looked at word abound. It just means always overflowing, always excessive, always. Yeah, you go back to the French word abonder, abound.
Shalom, brother. Yeah, how about Shimmy al-Shabarak?
Yeah, how about Shimmy al-Shabarak?
Yeah, you got it?
Oh, the word I can look back at. Yeah, I had it.
Hey, that go back when you was talking about that bullshit doctrine of everybody's created equal, man. Whoever started thinking, okay, I can cut that time down. They was breaking out of that, man, having that competitive nature, breaking out of the mind frame. Okay, this is the standard. We just stick with the standard.
Yeah, in that same mind control that 8 is as good as it get, man. But then it took somebody to say, I could do it, or 6. 6 is as good as it gets. It took somebody to say, you know what, I'm gonna do it in 5. But then the whole point, one person broke that mind control, and then what happened? Then everybody started running 5s. And then everybody, I ain't say everybody, but now, it's nothing to run a 4-minute mile. But at one point, that was unheard of. So, right, we should be abounding and growing in this thing, because we the new trendsetters, man. We going in beyond, man. We the new rulers of this world, man. we doing things that ain't even been heard of before, man. Not having any formal education or, you know, being educated in this world. Some brothers got degrees.
Yeah.
Most of the brothers out on the highways and byways don't.
Yep.
You know, some brothers been to college but never got their degree.
Yep. Come.
But man, we out here, we can confound professors.
Oh, that's right. Just off
You
the
know?
etymology alone.
Hey man, the perfect example of that is Apostle Tahar, man. Like instead of everybody else just going along with the everything Ariah said, but if Apostle Tahar saw something wasn't broken down right, man, he was gonna speak up on it, man.
Yeah.
And to this point now, that's how he continued to grow and basically became the head of Israel, man.
That's right, man. You gotta stand for what's right. That's one thing, man. Apostle Tahar, he stood for what's right, man. Still to this day continues to stand for what's right. Instead of just going with the status quo. If the status quo ain't right, somebody needs to stand up and say, look, this ain't right. You know, to have the cojones to do so. Go ahead, brother. Bring that out right quick, because that's key.
Abound, say late 14th century from Old French abunder, from Latin abundare.
Right.
It just got overflow, run over from Latin ab, which means off, plus under, rising a wave. From under, water, wave, sea, water.
Yeah, con. So right, man. Hey, and they go back to the Most High doing his thing, man, and it's true. You know, we saw the elders doing this. The spirit jumped on us. We came out in the spirit of our elders, teaching like our teachers, you know, teaching like they taught. You know, they didn't have to come to Houston and say, look here, this how you do it, and you know, this brother gonna be the head, and then y'all gonna, you know, we saw what they did. We patterned after what they did, man, and you know, now we out here doing it through the spirit, and then, you know. Like I said, it was set up, like the brother said, through the spirit. It don't take for a nigga to come out here and set up a camp. But yeah, man, you had something else?
Yeah, that was it.
You want to say something out? Yeah. I mean, briefly or whatever, man.
Take your head out, bro.
I say it could go on for hours.
I just want to bring out a scripture. Matthew 14 to 22, man.
Yeah, you got the sword?
Come.
Oh, you want me to? Yeah.
Said 24 and what?
No,
14.
yeah, 22. Now, basically, there's a story about Peter, you know, walking on water, man. And basically, this whole thing, man, the truth is all about faith, man. That's what we're going to come down to in these last days, man. You know?
That's right.
No matter how much work you do, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much you do, man, this thing gonna boil down into faith, man. And I just want the brother to get the account in Matthews, man, and just show you,
That's a good account.
come, man, how Peter and them and the disciples, they were with the Lord, man, but they still didn't have faith, man. And right now, man, we don't have the Lord, man. So we have to depend on the accounts in the scriptures, man, to build our faith up, like Romans 15 and 4 say. I read that.
It's Matthew 14 and 22. And straightway Yahushua constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves from the wind, for the wind was contrary.
Now, as you can see, the disciples in the midst of the sea, man, and the wind was boisterous and tossed with waves, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord probably had a Category 5 hurricane going on. You know, but we don't know what was happening, but we know that the wind was contrary to them, man. Basically going into, I'm using it parabolically for like shit, or your kids, or your problems, or your girl, anything that you're going through, man. Don't let that shit get over you, man. Keep your eyes on your Yahushua, man. And that's what Peter didn't do. Keep going, huh?
And in the fourth watch of the night, Yahushua went unto them, walking on the sea.
Yeah, man, Yahushua walking on water, man, that was a miracle, man. And he could do that because he had control of the elements, man. Yeah. That's how he can walk on the water.
Manipulating.
Yeah, and I know some of you people don't believe that, but that's okay, man. To hell with y'all. We believe it. Keep reading.
And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, "And it is a spirit," and they cried out for fear. But straightway Yahweh spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer, it is I,
Yeah, man.
be not afraid."
Chill out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's me, man. Look, don't bug out, don't freak out. Keep reading.
And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water." And he said, "Come."
Come. Yeah, man. You see, Peter was somewhat bold, man. Like he wanted to, you know, so-called go do what the Lord was doing. And that's what we doing, man. We trying to do what the Lord do, man. So the Lord said, "Come on." Same thing, the truth, man. You know, you hear this truth, you know, and then your spirit start to burn, man. You want to, hey, man, shit, I'm an Israelite, man. Look, I want to go do the work, man, because the Lord commissioned us to do this thing. But little that you know, man, hell is going to come with you coming out here on the highways and the byways, man. Your life is not going to get better, man. Anything that you do or what you had going on in the world, man, that shit going out the window. You can get ready to take up your cross and get your ass on your fucking shit, man.
That's right, bro.
And he said, "Come." And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahweh.
Yeah, man. Peter got out the ship, you know, he was walking on the water. It was cool at first. Hey, look now, watch what happened inside the next verse.
But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid and began to sink. He cried, saying, "Lord, save me."
Yeah, man, but soon that wind, soon them problems started happening, Peter took his eyes off Yahweh and he started worrying about the shit that was going on beside him, man. The same thing when you come in the truth. You come in the truth, it seemed good, it feel good. You know, you find out that you're an Israelite. You find out that, you know what I'm saying, of the name of the Lord most of all, whose name is Yahweh and Yahweh and not Jesus Christ, Yahweh, a higher and a Yeshaya, man. The Lord name, the Most High name is Yahweh, and His Son name Yahweh Shai, man. And when you come in the truth, all this stuff feel good, man. But as soon as you get settled in the truth, man, that bitterness gonna kick in like that, man. And then you start worrying about all this other shit, and you take your eyes off Yahweh Shai, man. And that what happened to Peter, and it said Peter started to sink. The same thing you gonna do in the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Or your kids start complaining to you, you know, or your goddamn woman going crazy, then your family come up against you, and you take your eyes off Yahweh Shai, you start worrying about the shit going on beside you, man. And then your ass gonna start to sink in these last days, man. And then what you gonna say?
Help me. He cried out.
He cried out and said, "Lord, help me.
Save me."
Yeah, Lord, save me. And that's what you niggas gonna say in these last days, man. All that bullshit you doing, worrying about your family, putting everything before your Yahweh Shai, man. As soon as all hell break loose, your ass gonna start to sink, man. And then what you gonna say? Yahweh Shai save me. But your ass might not get an answer, man. So that's why you gotta get that shit together right now, man. Cause this been on my mind all day, man. Faith. You gonna have to get your shit together right now before your Yahweh Shai come back, man.
That's right.
Because if you don't get it right now, your motherfucking ass fucked, man. Look, you gonna sink, you gonna drown, man. You can forget about it, man. That's why you gotta have your shit together right now, man. Repent. If you are brother in the truth and you been doing wicked shit, cut it out, man. Repent in the name of Yahweh Shai and get your shit together, man. Because if you don't, your ass gonna continue to sink like Peter was doing, man.
Let's get some more.
And immediately Yahweh stretched forth his hand and caught him.
Hey,
said,
you mind, brother, read that last verse again?
30. Okay, 30. Man. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid and began to sink. He cried, saying, "Lord, save me." And
I want to say this right quick, man. Being afraid, that fear, man. Fear destroy faith.
Yeah, calm. That's right.
Fear destroy faith. You know, you let these situations in life, like it said, the wind boisterous and stuff. As the different situations come up that's contrary to what you want to do in this truth. Certain situations come up, man, and you got some cats that's in this truth, man. They, like Peter, they have faith all day long until something come up, and then they don't have faith no more, man. I see it all the time, man. You know, brothers, they be full of faith. As long as everything going good, then they lose their job, then they don't know what the fuck to do. Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Man, you continue.